On this guy's ZayerLayer Minecraft. And today we are back with another Minecraft video. Today we are back on the public SMP with episode 2 today. And we are over here and it's turning nighttime, but I really don't care. Oh god, that voice crack. A lot of stuff has been added in this area, well, is getting added. If we look over here, there's actually what seems to be a house popping up. And if we head back up my food situation is kind of poor. The bad thing is the mob cap around here is kind of being filled by Teket's place. And we're gonna die. No, we didn't die. Okay, so there's also this thing being built. This is actually pretty cool. I don't know why, but I like this thing. I don't know. It looks like there's so many creeper holes around here. Oh, seriously, come on, man. I just want to get home. What is you? Can I? This is a joke. DJ for admin. It's a joke. But it's a fun joke, and I'm just gonna roll with it because it seems to be being taken somewhat more seriously. Yeah. We're kind of dying here. Which is why we're just gonna go ahead and leave. Yeah, our situation is bad. It might even be safer in the nether. That's sad. That's sad when I feel that unsafe. I'm not sure what this is, but this looks interesting. Even though it goes it goes nowhere. Wish I had the stuff for a minecart, because I'd like to check that thing out. I also wish I had stuff for a minecart right there. I'm willing to bet the sign says DJ for admin, which it does. It's a joke. It has to do with the wall. I think saying that anybody who lives in the US is gonna know exactly what that means. It's a wall. Okay, we were joking around with a wall, and admin is kind of like president, and you can probably guess where that went. Now this is a cool house. I like this. I'm not sure why I like it so much, but I just do. I just like this house a lot. That seems to be able to look at. Trippy, I think it is making a hole underground, which is going to be his base, or his house, or whatever he's calling it. But yeah, so this has been built. You guys, that I thought for sure that was gonna blow up right in front of my face. I don't have a bow and arrow on me. If I did, that creeper would be, it would no longer be a creeper. Let's just say that. So let's actually slowly make our way up to the house. The tree house, that is. This is still kind of the introduction because I'm still trying to get resources set up and whatnot. I have 7 diamonds and I didn't even get them myself. I made a deal. I made a deal with Trippy, I believe it was. I gave him a bed, and he gave me 7 diamonds. So we have 7 diamonds to our name. I don't think I have any food up here, which is a shame, considering I need food. But I've made some new decisions, some very new decisions. Regarding generally the tree house here. It's a big decision, but I feel like it's necessary because I feel like what we have here is not up to standards. I mainly feel like I should be on top building my best building ever on here, just because there's so many people on. I don't want my build to look ugly in front of that many people. I am ripping off the entirety of this leaf cap on top of the tree here. So I'm taking out all these leaves, but I will place them in after I finish the tree house. As far as the tree house goes, the platforms are definitely going to stay. I like where they're at. I like how this is going to be a balcony with a sort of overhead leaf thing. And this is going to be the main area. This is going to turn into an actual election. I can see it now. This joke is going to go way too far. I've officially seen it in my base. It's made it clear up into the jungle treehouse here. It's definitely gone bigger than it needs to. But I'm going to be tearing out everything but the tree stump itself and the deck, the platforms. The rest, like all of this, all the walls here, this roof I built, all these leaves, all of this, besides the jungle wood floor, is getting removed. Also, this is getting removed and getting relocated. We are building an actual, like, train thing around here. I don't know. All that I know is it's going to go from down there somewhere to that tree right there. You can't see it very well with all the rain. And Teket's on. I don't know if he has a bed. I don't want to make him sleep, so I'm also recording. I don't need to sleep right this second. That tree is going to have a train station in it where this will be a legit train track. However, it will look a lot better. I'm not sure what we're going to build it out of. All I know is that it's going to look nice. That is all I know. But I think I've rambled on enough. Another thing is our whole base. The way I see it right now, our base should be finished in 15 episodes. That's short amount of time, but actually a lot of the builds are simple. It's mainly just jungle tree houses. What's going to take the longest is probably connecting them all with bridges. But yeah, we definitely got some serious plans going on for this server. Now, the way it looks right now, we're definitely going to be taking this thing further than a month because this has already been highly successful. So, again, rambling aside, I don't want to say too much more about the base. I still want a few things to be a surprise. And I think what I'm going to do now is tear out what I said I was going to. Other than that, I'm not tearing that out right now. I still want to talk with insert trash name about that before we go any further with that. So I'm going to remove all this, and I will be back with you guys when we just have platforms and I actually know what I'm doing for the design. Also, all the junk underneath of this thing is also getting removed. Just throwing that out there. Alright guys, so I have torn out a lot. As you can see, there's no longer leaves on top of the tree, and as you can see by the vines, I have extended the top of it. So the leaves can go on top of this and not obstruct the roof that's going on this. This has been, I don't know, but there's a problem. The way I built this, it feels cramped. Then again, I do have this in the center, but even without that, it might feel cramped in here. This is meant to be small right here, so this thing is fine. This is just going to have a small roof over it. In fact, I was considering making it one of the things where you have to crouch underneath, but I don't know. I feel like that'd be a little bit much. Over here, this is going to be fine. I have a pretty solid idea as to what I'm doing for this, but it is going to require this moving, I think. I don't know. What is this? What is that going to? What is this going to? I'm not sure why I built that. Oh, I think it's supposed to go to this, but I've decided not to. Okay, yeah. It makes sense now. But, yeah, so there's a problem with this area specifically. And that problem is the walls. I didn't think about walls. Walls are going to make this extremely cramped. And I don't want to make this 2D crap and whatever. So what I'm gonna have to do is what I'm gonna do is bump these out, and I'm gonna use some trickery with some stairs to make it look less 2D. So what we're gonna have to basically just do is chop everything down that I just built. It's not that much. Alright guys, welcome back, and as you can see here, I got a little bit carried away and pretty much finished the outside of our treehouse. Then again, it's kind of hard to define what's the outside of a treehouse, but, okay, vines, alright, good, oh, yeah, so there's so much dirt, but it's worth it. It's worth it. All the dirt is worth it. Let's just take a look at this. If we look here, the leaves are kind of like vines and leaves at the same time. I didn't want to use actual vines because that just wouldn't work. I still want to put some leaves on the underside of the tree house. But for now, I think this looks very nice, and as you can see, I have changed it up once again. Originally, these logs were on the corner there, on the outside, but I tore that out and replaced it and put them here, because I feel like it looked too box-like. I thought it looked too boxy, I guess. I'm not sure, but it definitely didn't feel like it was a good enough shape. If we actually look down at the village, however, you can see a lot of stuff's been built. Yeah, that is interesting. But, yeah, so this is close to being finished. But let's head down here and actually take a look at it from down here. If you look, there is the dirt halo. It doesn't go all the way around the build, but it does go around the build. So, yeah, on the underside here, though, I have added fences with lanterns hanging down from those, and I feel like it works. It's also going to be coupled with a bit of leaves underneath of this as well. I'm not sure what our next episode will consume of, because I don't know how much we'll get finished in our live stream and how much I'll get done off camera. But anyways, guys, you know what time it is. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below and subscribe and click the bell button to see this video. Share this with all your Minecraft friends, because I'm sure they'd love to know how to build a jungle treehouse. However, I did practically none of this on camera. And, you know, link in the description to my Discord and the IP to the public SMP here is also in said description. There's another thing, though, that is, so this is not a place for thieving, griefing, or all of the above, because I actually found that almost all of my iron had gotten stolen, and luckily the person who did it was killed, kicked, and banned, and his stuff that he had on him was placed down, and I keep wanting to call it waypoint, but it's just the spawn village. And I got my iron back. Thankfully, I didn't lose it, because I also noticed that the DJ for admin sign was missing here, and that also strikes some concern. So yeah, if you're coming on the server, don't be a thief. It's bad. If you get caught, you're getting banned. I think some guy named Yellow came on and like had diamond stuff in like 2 minutes, and I guess he was stealing from everywhere. So yeah, just don't steal if you're coming on. Just don't steal. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. I really hope you enjoyed. This guy's ZayerLayer, and I'm out. I'll see you in the next one.